It's gone through yet? Jesus Christ, it's bright in here. Bum, 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 bum. I cannot hear myself think. There we go. Is that better? Oh shit, double streaming. Sorry. Ah, Doki's gone now. Are we gonna get Doki back? We've got Doki back. That's fine. Everything is fine. Got my drink. Oh shit, I need to turn other things on. Okay. All seems good, I think. Just let me refresh this Twitchy thing. Cool. Yep, okay, that's all sorted. Oh shit, I forgot to open the Doki files. I'm doing well. Remembering everything. Right, okay, Doki files are open again. So all should be good here. Yep. All is good. So while no one's here, I was going to do a recap on what we did last time. So we killed everybody. Found out Monica is actually a psychopath who runs the game and all other crazy ass shit. Fuck Monica. We killed Sayori. That was the first thing we did. The first thing we did was we killed Sayori, although we technically killed Sayori in the stream before that. And then she only died in the last one. But anyway, it still works out the same. What else did we do? Oh, we started a new game. Oh yeah, we also killed we killed basically everyone who wasn't Natsuki, because Natsuki just got deleted. Although Natsuki managed to survive. But yeah. So, and then we changed Monica to Sayori, and that didn't help at all. So this time, we've reinstalled the game. We deleted Monica straight away, although she still is in the game somehow. I don't know. I'm going to just double check my character sheet. Yeah, right, okay. Not my character sheet, my character file. So in the character file, we still only have Natsuki, Sayori, and Yori. So we deleted Monica from the get-go here. Just, you know, so she can't fuck us over as much as she did last time. Because fucking Monica. I'm going to load the last game. I can load the last game. Hint. You can use skip button to fast forward through text you've already... Thank you. I have noticed this. Believe it or not. Okay. So we're still going for Sayori. Still going for Sayori, so, yeah. Yeah. Nope, Fluffy seems like a Natsuki word. I'll just go for Fluffy. Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll go for Natsuki words if we don't know, because Yori is scary and we don't want to get too close to her. Well, we've already gone too close to Yori, so we know that. The backup in case Sayori dies this time is to, well, add her back into the game with the backups made last time. Or, if that doesn't work, then Natsuki. Because we've already seen what happens when you get too close to Yori. It's very stabby and very scary and not very pleasant. So, I'm trying to avoid that. Okay. Oh, fuck. We got close to Natsuki again. Damn it. That's not one we want. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. What does Sayori even like anymore? I've forgotten. Ah, memories. Okay, right. She likes that. Yeah. Okay, nope, that was Natsuki again. We went well too close to Natsuki here. Joy. Passion? Oh, okay. I was worried that was going to be a Yori word. Yori word, not Yori world. Right, I forgot to open my chat up. Just in case. Hair? No. Damn it, this is far too Natsuki right now. Holiday. Likes to go outdoors. Holiday. Fuck. Excitement. I don't know. Why am I getting really weird ones that don't really go to anybody? Vitality? Fuck's sake. Yep, that one works for her. Masker. No, because we know who that one would be for. Yep, clumsy. Ba-doop boop boop. Ba-doop boop boop. Ba-doop boop boop boop. Landscape. Oh, okay. Fuck. Right, 2 more. These basically have to be Sayori, or we fuck this one up. Silly? Yes. Why is everything else like... Okay, right. Oh, hi, Monica. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too. I don't understand how she's still in the game. She's been deleted. She shouldn't be in the game. I think I may have deleted her too late. I think I deleted her before after we started the new game. So I think if we fuck up this time, well, okay, when we fuck up this time, and I say we because you're all here too, and last time you killed Sayori, not me. I left that decision to you guys. Then we know why and what's happening, etc. You know, the rest of it and all that. Just making sure that the YouTube stream was actually alive as well, and I wasn't just only looking at one thing. Okay. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a holiday of school. We get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. I did say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. I don't know how that's supposed to be said, so ignore that last part from me. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yori's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Oh, I think we fucked it up again because she's now all sad. That means that Monica's put herself back in the game. Fuck! Right, okay, so anyone who saw this earlier, Monica, see, we've got date added, and it's today. Fuck! Why is her character file bigger than everybody else's? Right, I'm gonna try and open this in Notepad to see if I can actually see anything, because I know I think their font. Okay. Well, shit, that doesn't actually help me in the slightest, does it? Thank you for... I thought they were either going to be empty folders with nothing actually in them, or they were going to be folders that could be opened in a specific way, and I think I might be doing it wrong. So, right, we're going to delete Monica again. Go the fuck away, Monica. We do not like you. We do not want you here, Monica. You are not a pleasant individual. Okay, Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Wave my hand in front of her face. There? Spacing out again? Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Already glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everybody else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everybody back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask No, we shouldn't ask Monica, of all people. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, sorry, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at a desk. Tom, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Well, maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Normal behaviour. Just casual, normal behaviour. Maybe there is something on her mind, you think. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Tom. Yeah. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Fucking evil Monica. Yeah, well, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. We shouldn't make it her problem. Evil Monica. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So, I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? And I care about the well-being of my club members. Sorry. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Seems like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Tom. Well, this is not a good situation for it, but oh. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been. You're so funny, Tom. Yeah. We thought that maybe you were always seeing her so cheerful. Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget about whatever I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles, meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk, walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet quiet that I can't hear her from here. So I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. See, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Kill Monica. Just saying. I mean, it's an option. You could totally kill Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica. She smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Sayori! This is your best one so far. This is really nice. I honestly think they don't care after a point. I think you could literally just click anything, and the person you spent the first day with will always, like, just be happy with whatever you've done from there. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, okay. Hey, Tom. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Sorry. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have some... I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And that's... sorry, again. And that's how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like the only exciting thing in my life. Aww. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Tom, I don't deserve this. This is Monica fucking people up. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sorry I has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? Glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry I had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Right, okay, well I'm just quickly gonna jump back into the game files and open up the main folder as well as the character folder, because I want to keep an eye on the character folder since, you know, Monica decided to add herself back into the game. Absolute fucking Splatoon. Not the kind of shit that we want, Monica. We don't want you adding yourself back into the game again. That's the whole point. You're oh shit. You're no longer in the game. So many screens open. Right, okay. There we go. Oh shit, that's full screened. Right. So we've oh fuck off. Yeah, Windows, do you want to actually stop? There we go, right. So we've got the character sheet. Character sheet? I keep saying the character sheet there. The character folder open. And we've got the game folder open. So I can see if any weird things appear in the game files. Like they did last time. So they kind of foreshadow what's going to go on, who's going to die, and the rest of it. And that's not great. So yeah. Now back to Doki Doki. And we can show the poem to Natsuki. Okay. ... This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. See what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. Okay, see, because most of the words here were appreciated for Natsuki. So, I mean, I suppose she's not being as aggressive as usual, but, I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Ah. No, gross. What do you mean gross? Calm the fuck down. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Thanks. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I do have to put up with you. Ha! Ugh. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Ah, aggressive. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. Dick, I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha. The hell do you call this a joke? That really hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her? Guess that's kind of the point. Really just watch my mouth around, Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Ah, okay. So it's a calm, an actual happy poem this time, rather than the warning we got last time. I read this one. Albial Beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. There we go. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Let bury your heart and your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in a windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Oh. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you'd left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. Felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So I decided to write the beach first, and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yori and I realised we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Yeah, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. I think at this point is where Yori just doesn't want to show me anything, so I don't think I'm going to get anything from Yori here. Oh, where am I? Okay, because last time I don't think we got this far with Yori. So, definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. Need to remember to thank Monica. We all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. Guess I can't really disagree. Afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know all of their writings, and yes, doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Tom? That I'm really bad at keeping people alive and making choices? Yes, they're basically the thing so far. Well, you know how much I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? By me. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinions are fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri? It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. Sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Just a little bit too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Oh dear. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Okay. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach, yes! See? I did right. Okay, now I've got to read Yori's cursive writing again. Jesus Christ, right. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. There we go, I can read. I know words. Don't you call me out. But beneath grey rolling clouds and endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Where it gently lick at the foundations until you give in. Or will a sudden wave send it crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. A sand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand, salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempting the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my place and erode at the shore. I don't even think that's what that says there, I think I've just made up words. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forever. I'm aware the beach is a kind of inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about this. She did? Didn't say anything weird, did she? She did elbow me in the stomach, that was a little bit weird. Quite aggressive as well. I do wish she hadn't done that. Just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style, how rude. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad that you write about something simple on occasion. can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Now there's... Well, I kind of completely abandoned the... then. Just Monica. There's now just Monica. Hi, evil creature of this game. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? It's unlikely we're going to get that far at this point, so there's no reason for me to think about that. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people and hopefully trying to keep everyone alive is a complete other. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Just remember all your friends will die if you make the wrong decision. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great for the people who have died because you made the wrong decision. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure! Well, Monica, take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ahaha. It's kind of funny. How? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. Shit. Surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately. Oh no. Yes, you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. Just looking back into the game files, making sure nobody's put themselves back in the game. You shouldn't even be here, Monica. How about how Sayori's been a little off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Tom, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Because I'd have to kill her if you had. Of course not. Been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure, so I don't have to kill her. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her. So keep an eye on her. Zoe's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. Have to put an end to that. What could have happened all of a sudden? You! Well... Never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Okay. Does that appear with the... No, it doesn't appear when she shows me the poem. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning. All purpose. All that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost, adrift in the sky, victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all else has turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, a hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking, before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it always kind of, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. She's still not back in the game. I see. I haven't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. That wasn't me, I was saying that. I read that in the wrong context again. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know? There's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, then we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean, one-dimensional? Yeah, that. I never realised that that was a reference to this being a 2D game until just that second. Fuck. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. Right, this is weird. This is actual advice at this point. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Right, okay, this is weird. I'm getting actual real advice from her. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Did you just me or did you say something strange just now? Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase! Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase? Jeez. Why's the mood so weird today? She's busy programming everybody else so she can kill them. Look, even Yori isn't immune to it. Oh, Yori's got her own problems. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Fuck! Yeah, I've fucked this up, haven't I? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Shit! Ah, seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck does she run off to, anyway? She just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. That's so? She's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to go, not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. I mean, yes, I'm pretty much feeling the same thing. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, it's not misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. The curious expression coming from Yori, of all people? Calm down, guys. Talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. It's not fine. We know what you said earlier, you psycho. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So, no, nothing else has popped up. Nothing else has popped up. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Natsuki's doing it all by herself. That is fine. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yori... Yori! You can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yori? I'm useless. A little bit. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouncing too. Jeez, everybody, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yori, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations and help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Now that. I love atmosphere! Dora's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Yes. Atmosphere. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. It'd be a wonderful help, Yori. But anyway, that just leaves you, Tom. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yori have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting that I spend all weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like this? Suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work you could do. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that, if I recall, Natsuki. You'd mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Tom may not like like to be around you if you only make him be a nuisance. Yeah, there we go. Make him out to be a nuisance, sorry. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on. I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Tom to... What are you saying? Extremely meticulous work. Baking isn't. Just... What did... Right, guys. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Tom to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Tom, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I know exactly who I'm going to spend time with this time. She may be evil and a psycho and actually not in the game, but I think if I spend time with Monica here, well, I guess I should be probably helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Tom's the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. No, you guys don't even know what she's done to scare me into picking her in the first place. Jesus Christ. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Okay, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Yuri, I'm sorry, but that's why you're gonna die. You can't be calling her out like that. Oof. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We would do as good job. We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. Think of the club. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Oh, she did. Fuck. That was a good chance to turn this around. Okay, I get it. It's technically the most logical for Tom to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure if I choose Yuri, that's why Sayori commits suicide. Why does Sayori have ellipsis after? I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer to help Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbours, and Monica said that Sayori is helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. I know. You know exactly what I was supposed to choose here, but the other two fucked it up. Right, I'm going to go with Natsuki. Well, bacon sounds like it could be fun. You guys make it sound like it could be a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, bacon is a ton of fun. Definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that's because I have no answer for this. Shit. Never mind. Okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh yeah, poor Yuri. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. The performance is going to be awful, however. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Tom? Me? Guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you people? It's not, I mean, not that big a deal or anything. Oh, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little bit underappreciated in general. She's doing all of the, I mean, she's doing all of something, so that's fine. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. Oh shit. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, cupcake will probably help a lot too. But you want to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important the way people feel during the performance and during eating my cupcakes. Yeah? Okay. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit. To the point, harsh, just sit the fuck down, stop being dumb. Natsuki releases their hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? No, not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori, even if it didn't work perfectly. I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really good event. Yeah. Yeah. Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So, guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying a little bit longer. Barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Am I gonna, like, talk to Natsuki now? Start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. I am. This is possibly, like, the first time this has happened. So I've not been rejected from anybody telling me, no, but I can't read their poems. That's a good thing. I've actually spread what I think is quite equally between Yuri and Natsuki, and not at all between Monica, so somebody's definitely going to die. But I'm hoping that deleting her from the game will eventually take actual, you know, it will work at some point. As unlikely as it is. Where are you going? Yeah? Still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realised that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Shit. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. It's good though. Good thing that I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me a number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. Checking the game files haven't changed. Because weird shit like that does happen. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Ah, okay, this is so we always run into Sayori. I was wondering what was going to happen. I thought it was going to send us over to Natsuki's house, because that would make more sense if somebody who likes to bake would probably want to bake at their house more than they would want to bake at somebody else's, but that's fine, because it means that we get to run into Sayori at that point. That means we'll have the run-in that we had when Yuri was there last time. Instead, it'll be Natsuki, but that shouldn't make any difference, and that means instead of making the bad decision that I made last time, I might be able to make the good decision instead, and she won't die. Hopefully. Are you coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Is she the only person with a parent? Really? Kind of strict, if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I mean, although that, however, does make sense. I can't do anything when my dad's home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So, you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act, like, in front of everyone? I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. Never mind. Aww. Can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna come to my house on Sunday. Even though I'd prefer to do this theory, my anxiety is still shooting through the roof. There's no extra files. I've missed what that said completely. But who knows what might end up happening when she's outside of school. Hello, how are you? Good to see you back. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Probably. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Okay, so that happens... Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. So, that basically happens regardless of who you choose. If you get their number, you end up texting back and forth between them. And then you get closer to that person. Is that what sets Sayori off? Who knows? Well, no, it's Monica that sets Sayori off. But anyway, we sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different person on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Do what Sayori said and what Monica said? Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Probably not. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Tea. Just tea. Ah, yes. Tea. I don't have... I've had coffee this morning, but... functioning on a whole 4 hours sleep, I'm sure this is going to be very entertaining while I struggle to keep myself alive. I do definitely going to need a coffee break at some point, but we go. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house, like we were family. The house is quiet. See, this is where I was very worried last time. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. See, we found her well. Hi, Tom. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Potato. Potato. Yes. Tea, potato, etc. And, you know, some other things. Haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided in the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then? Yeah. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... oh, we missed out on that no spoiler line yesterday. Not yesterday, sorry, on Friday. Oof, there were spoilers flying left, right and centre after everything that happened. We managed to get to the end of it. I know it was a very long stream, it was like 5 hours, so if you haven't caught up with it, it's not going to surprise me. And we've restarted it. Because it ended very, very poorly. Oh, Jesus Christ, did it end poorly. Very poorly. It was nowhere near the perfect ending that I was looking for. So yeah, so, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Tom. Yeah? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I think I've just missed something. Hang on, I'm going to go back into the history to see what I've just missed. Voila, okay. So, No, never mind. It hasn't. I just kind of skipped the contexts from what I was doing the other day. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make a stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. That is exactly the half ending that we got, yes. But this time I'm prepared just in case that happens again. Because I even tried to load back from the decision. Yeah. I even tried to load back from the decision, and what it decided to do was delete all of my saves and completely delete Sayori from the game. So what I've done this time is I've made backups of all the characters. So that's just like a quick fill-in of what happens. I've made backups of all of the useful characters, and I have deleted the non-useful character from the game. However, she still persists on existing within the game world, so that's another problem that I'm going to have to sort out. I need to learn to talk to the camera and not the chat here. I should put my camera on top of the chat. That would make it a lot... Will it stretch? It won't stretch. It will not stretch. I can move it a little bit closer, so I suppose that's a little better. But yeah, you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this... just my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sayori. You grab Sayori by the shoulders. Snap out of it! What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. No other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Tom. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Tom? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... Hello! How are you? Welcome to the stream! The thing is... I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Nice! What, as like in front of people, or was like as kind of a showing people thing? I know that doesn't really make that much sense, but I'm sure you'll divulge what I mean there. I usually have half sentences, I'm very sorry for that. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Was it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. I mean, that's a poor choice of words there. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Tom. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes, but... Oh, sorry, I was just checking them again. It also feels like a big bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world is just going to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing you could have done to help is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Cuddles. See? Helping situations. Tom? Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. There are so many S in this game. It does not surprise me in the slightest that there's 500 of them. It's not even something that I really know how to put into people words. It's a... Seems like a weird thing to keep having to say, but that's the best I've got at this point. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everybody else, then that's just a bonus, but please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Tom, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Tom? Ah, hi Monica. Hi, Monica. How are you? Don't worry, we've not tried to delete you or anything. It's fine. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Shit! Shit! She's onto us! Quickly, hide the character files! All I want is her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. Just get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Tom. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But... Sayori is fine. Well, actually, no, Sayori is not fine at all, but... hopefully, Sayori will remain alive. No killing. Hey, no. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this has to be the one where I have all the plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? And you? Me? I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much for asking. A little sleepy, but we'll get through that. Ugh. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Ah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Swoosh. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself feeling uneasy, but hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. Shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Should definitely be worrying. Well, okay, no, you shouldn't actually. There's a point. There's maybe a decision that... Okay, just whatever. Should just focus on what's ahead of it. I'm going to save now, because maybe it won't break it if I save now, right? I'm not only going to save now, I'm also going to make a backup of my save. Oopsies, that was the wrong one. Or maybe I'm not. Who fucking knows? Where are my saves? Why is there just a bullshit folder that isn't actually saves? Well, fuck. No, okay, that's fine. Whatever. That's fine then. That's cool. I didn't want to save anyway. Goddamn fucking game. Right, well, we've made a save. Okay, I just focus on what's ahead of me. Spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. No, this isn't my first game. This is my second playthrough of this, because I wanted to try and very specifically keep people alive, which is why I know to back certain things up and why I've kept a backup of all the characters just in case. Because I know what's going to happen, and I think I've already gone through an inevitable part. No, yeah, so I think this will be my second full playthrough. You know, when it's got to a point of being a full playthrough, but it will be the second time that I've played all the way through the game. The intention is to keep them all alive. That's why we've got backups. In case they die, put them back in the game. You know what happened last time, when got rid of them all, and that's why the character file doesn't have moniker in there. Because we know. Without delay, open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey? I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. I mean, a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Hang up, right, they started making cupcakes on Sunday afternoon, ready for the next day. Surely, with one oven, surely they can't be making that many cupcakes. Like, I'm not an expert on baking. No, you cannot delete Sayori. You cannot do that. Because she's backed up. The only intention of this playthrough, in fairness, is actually keeping Sayori alive. That's the one intention. And I think I've already fucked that up. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. And Natsuki, in fairness, I'm less concerned about Natsuki than anybody else. But in the last time, Natsuki didn't actually die. She just was deleted. Yuri scares me. But try not to delete her. Because they're all backed up. You're not backed up. You're the one that's been deleted and not even backed up here. For the first time. In fact, the start of this game is the first time you were deleted. You weren't deleted last time. Well, I want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients, so if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. They will not die. So long as I can help it. They will probably die, though. I'm not very good at this. You should see the state of what happened when I played Until Dawn, and Jesus Christ, that was awful. But, anyway. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Snarky mixing it up there. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're even going to have to take this heavy bag from me? No, it's alright, you can carry it yourself. Where's your Where's your hospitality, Tom? There we go. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh. It's ridiculously heavy. Carried all the way here. Are you impressed? I've seen the memes. Hench. See now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Hey. Yeah! I won't delete you at all. In fairness, last time I didn't delete you, all I did was I changed your character file to Sayori. So, you weren't deleted. Hey, hey. Besides, has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? Like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm worth, when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small. It's also better, and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. We're getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little bit more like you. The more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you are treating me like a little kid. Just trying to be a little bit nice to you, you know? Just because I have a mature, sexy figure, because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean that you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words, her face turns red. Natsuki, it's alright, you've not been completely deleted. Probably. You're still in the game. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologise. Yeah? I appreciate that you were trying to be nice. Should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ah. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Let's get started already. Get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Finally found your weakness, Tom. Natsuki, I mean, the elbow and the fist, they did it as well, but... Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Help me. Save me. Well, Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that. There's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. She's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid and plastic bags strewn about over every countertop. I mean, just look at that kitchen. It is an absolute shambles. You can't even move in there for the shit that's everywhere. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. My God. I mean, that's just my unfair advantage. Oops. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Tom, where did you put the food colouring? Batter's going into the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To colour the batter, of course. Making each tray a different colour. That way, even if the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drips of food colouring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Presentation. I completely blanked when I saw that word at first then. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. But you can delete me. My life is so sad. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if I delete you. You just put yourself back in the game. You've done it twice already now, and it's very not fair. Very not fair. It's just not fun. Bad. If you're gonna be deletable, at least be permanently deletable. Come on. Everyone else lighting up. Like the ones you made on my first day. I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delightful expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food colouring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food colouring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. Takes a little bit longer. You'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me, and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. For a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, hey? Are you forgetting who did all the work? Start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. Triumphantly scoops some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! Well, the icing's gone everywhere. We fucked that up. Force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Well, whose fault is that? Big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving a finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before she reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her own hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oof. You done been cornered. Oh dear. Stop. Not until you apologise for calling me gross. Fine, fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. Really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger and I put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Ah. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Tom, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Oh, thank you very much. That should have actually popped up in the background as well. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. You can't delete Natsuki. Yet. Notices her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? We'll move away out of that very close proximity there. Out of nowhere, a fire alarm starts going off. Oh, you've fucked everything up now, haven't we? Something burning? We didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. That's a dirty tray in here. Ah. That sounds like something real Tom would do. Not just Game Tom. We do share a lot of traits. Game Tom may be super stupid, but me too. Real Tom is also very similar. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. That's on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway. I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays back into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk, and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Nah, that smells so good. Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off all the different coloured cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. But decorating stuff. Hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Have those nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. Whew. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that has much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. Gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Hello there, Monica. Back again, I see. We could make it more literature themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. This is very similar to Yori's idea to write shit on origami paper, isn't it? It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. Ooh. Kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so victory. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. Not at school. Nobody's judging. Can't dress and act like that and not expect me to think you're cute. But, well. Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No? Nothing? What? I didn't say anything. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the face, fastens a nozzle into each of the bags. A nozzle into each of the bags. A nozzle. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. Shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they all are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ugh, wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but Dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Okay, so I think I definitely know what's going on with Natsuki there. Because Natsuki's the only one who I haven't actually spent any real time with in the game. So, I know that Yori has a thing for knives. Sayori is depressed. Monica is a psychopath. But now, I think Natsuki's thing is trouble at home. But now I need to be home for time for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. But I might just be jumping to conclusions there, but it does seem like that's what's being suggested. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. Not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. Oh shit, sorry, I skipped that. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat anyway. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Is this in relation to Doki Doki or just in general? Because damn, that's going to take some thinking if it's just in general. Plus, I don't actually know any of the songs in Doki Doki. Just like the background tunes. Listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay. I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her, like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow? Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before, about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. Natsuki doesn't like you. I mean, Monica has a lot of trouble with a lot of people. In fairness, I don't think it's that she doesn't like you. I think it's that you deleted her. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Tom, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Oof. Sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Fuck! Is this where Sayori's going to come out now? Because that could be a very awkward situation. Rose-coloured cheeks, matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy, and I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori, did this happen? This might have happened with Yori as well. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Eh? Ah! Hi, Tom. Don't go away, Natsuki. Natsuki suddenly vanishes from the game. Hi, Tom. Sayori. Just now, we went... It's okay, Tom. I just stopped by to say hi. Ah, well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and waves, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Tom? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Tom. Oh. Well, Monika's angry. Bad Monika. No. I'll get delete. Got a big button here that says delete. I can do it. Anytime. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monika was right. I should just... What have you been saying? Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Tom. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Tom, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. Jesus Christ. No. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Right? Last time, we said this. We're not going to say that this time. We're going to go with this one. Because we know that one results in unpleasant things. So, this one. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. No. Told you. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, they helped me realise that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Tom. This is a much happier one than last time. Last time there was cries of anguish and all sorts of horrible things. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Oh look, hey, that's like the first time you see any part of me. That's not my hair at all. This isn't me. This is an imposter. Tom, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again. I mean, at some point I'll need to go to the toilet, and you probably should then, because that would be awkward, but aside from that, I love you, Tom. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I would like to be with me forever as well. Ooh, hey, no deleting. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Tom. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Better fucking had. If I've got to go back into your house the next day and see that shit again. Zori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Hehehe. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those. I don't want to think about those things, you know. Got to delete her arms. I'm pretty sure there is not. I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. Hi! Hi there! How are you, Orangey Gamer? Have I read that right? Orangey Gamer, hello there, welcome to the stream, and the chat, and everything. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Well, whoa, sorry. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey Tom. Zori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means like that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. That's not a good sign, is it? Thanks. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah. I do. That's my promise? I say that, but in reality I've never felt more certain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. And I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. That what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? Oh, hi, welcome back. I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Right. All we have to do is make it through this day. Once we've made it through this day, then we've succeeded at the main thing that we were aiming for here, which is keeping Sayori alive. 3 little words. Keep her alive. Not that difficult, is it? Not the hardest thing in the world. Of all days, I expected this to be the one. I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Go into her house. I considered going to her house to make her up, but decided that's a little too much. Oh no, I've fucked up again. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Right, okay. So, I'm just going to quickly check if the size of any of... Oh, no. Right. We got this again. Which is what we got last time and what I didn't notice came in after we had the conversation and I made the choice. So, last time I didn't get to show it on the stream because I missed it. I didn't realise it had appeared until it was too late. So I'm thinking we've accidentally just killed Sayori again. I think at that point, if it ever gets to that point, there's no way that you can keep her alive. So I'm now just going to make sure that I do actually still have the backup of all of the characters. I kept it in a new folder, because just in case. Right, okay, no. So here's my backup of everybody, just in case somebody gets deleted again. Yes. Timeout. Right, so there's a backup. So if anybody gets deleted, they're getting put right back where they were. Put right back. Okay, all the companies myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is always texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Excuse me. I feel more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Tom, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yori would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she's prepared. That has all of the poems we're performing. Timed out. In the end, I found a random poem online and I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah. She overslept again. Sayori is a precious cinnamon roll. She definitely is. And I think I've fucked up again. The dummy. You think of all the days. Think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. How could you forgetting? Forgotten, not forgetting. How could you forgetting? It's not a word. It's not England words. It's not any words. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should have. Ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for it, Tom. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday, she knows everything. Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Oh, I never saw that before. Are you serious? Is that not a little on the fucking nose? Fuck you, game. Monica, you know about that? Fucking course she does. I'm the club president after all. I know everything. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? No, she didn't. She knows all. That we're a couple now? I ain't really planning on bringing it up with anyone yet. She's got to eliminate all the competition. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah, she knows everything. Monica is a precious nothing. We're not friends with Monica. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? No. They came out really nice. I don't care. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously, and the mass suicide might help as well, but you know. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognise Natsuki's and Yori's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. There's a lot of get out of my heads. I'm not going to read that one because there's a lot of get out of my heads there. Just the end part. I do what... get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Before I listen to everything she said to me. Before I show you how much I love you. Before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I mean... There's a slight difference between... What's going on here? You ate a Sayori biscuit. Interesting. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yep. Tom, What's wrong? I know what you did. That's what's wrong. Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori. Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh, what was I thinking? Bad, stupid things. Why you meet me? Because you had given spoilers away. There is a no spoiler line. Despite it being a second playthrough, there are still some things. Yeah, there's a no spoiler line. We've had it for a while. Let's try it a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things were going to be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? Really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open... For fuck's sake. And she's been deleted. Exception has occurred. Well, absolutely fuck. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Well. So this is what happens. People are murdered from the game. People are murdered, sorry. Murdered from the game? What bullshit is that? That's not even real. People are murdered and then removed from the game. Yes. But don't worry. There's a backup. Exactly. I hope that... Right, I don't... Last time I didn't have a backup. Exactly. Not the cinnamon roll. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? Oh wow, that's just rude. No, it's alright. At that point, now we know for certain that there's no way to save her at that point. Because we didn't equally spread our time, and it's not even that we didn't equally spread our time, it's that there's one person that you need to somehow figure out how to spend all your attention to. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is to others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Nothing. No, it's okay. We now have historical, concrete evidence. There's fuck with the side of all that you could have done to prevent this. Right. Monica, you're probably going to be muted if you keep... Come on. I get that it's in character kind of thing, but no. Monica, why? If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, Exactly. I'm gonna leave it to the mods to decide. If you do feel like anybody needs to be muted, then that's why you're a mod. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone. Forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. It is a game, but still. I know what happens when I try and do that. Right, okay, sorry, I'm just putting all my folders back to where they were because I moved them. Right, there we go. Try something. I want to see what happens if because last time I didn't let this run its course. I just I dropped back, well, far too soon. I dropped back as soon as it said that I dropped back. I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 I have a feeling that it's just going to carry on saying never. Never. I mean, I'm not sure if this will work. Okay, wait, what's happening here? End. Did we really just finish the game at that point? I think I may have... No, we didn't. What does this do? Oh, yay! What happens if I try... Oh. Ah, okay. So it deletes your saves anyway. Fuck you, game. I see an annoying girl. Right? Yeah, I thought so. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right. See? She's back in the game now. So she's definitely there. So this weird glitchy version, she should be back. If you know, the game actually works in any real sense, and if those files, which I highly doubt, but if those files actually do mean anything, then they should be there. They should actually work. And yeah, she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... We know her name. She's there. We've seen the files. That's the characters. Good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. That's not Sayori. That's Yori. That's the wrong one. Right, no, it's still not deleted her. She's still there. She is definitely in the game files. In an ordinary school day, like no other, mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends growing up, friend groups, walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school with Sayori alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girl or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. She's not in the game. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I'll have no choice but to start with the anime club. No! Stop. No! You're not real! I didn't expect you to see you here either. Don't worry, we're both as surprised as each other. Look! Doki Doki Literature Club. Characters! You're not there! Well, Yes, we'll go for Natsuki. I did say Natsuki is, if, as I thought, this was going to be unsavable, then we'd go for Natsuki after this. But still, you shouldn't exist. It's been a while, right? Yeah. No, it's been like 20 fucking minutes since you last killed someone. Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Oh, bye, Monica. So, having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh. I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Yes, you could check. Monica, no! Unless you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics. Can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what clubs did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Nope. Okay, just double checking, making sure nothing else went weird. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Hey! Hi, Sonic! Kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members, that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know. Yeah. People dropping like fucking flies in Literature Club. Jesus Christ. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, murder. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. Wait. Really? Read this message, then you're in a negative position. Thank you, evil British guy. That's the kind of foreshadowing and creepiness that I love. Yeah, it's funny, right? Shows insist that manga is literature too. I mean, he's not wrong, I guess. I mean, honestly, it made that joke in the game. Oh, we've heard noise and I don't know what that noise means. I've forgotten what that noise means. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for following. Right, yeah, it did. I'm not going to have that history anymore, am I? No. But Monica made that joke just before we went back and actually talked to Sayori. We really left her hanging this morning, didn't we? Fucking piece of shit. Not wrong, I guess. And besides, remember's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Tom. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Yes. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favour? Good. Thank you, Sonic. Wait, hang on a second. Is the thing with Sayori, because at this point everybody now knows it, everybody in this stream now knows what happens if you say you love her and if you say that you're friends with her. Everybody now knows that that means sweet fuck all and that she will die anyway because this game is a horrendous, evil piece of shit that is actually all... Yeah. All of those things. And thank you very much for the subscription. Is there any chance you would do me a big favour? No, you evil fuck. I won't ask you to join, but you could at the very least visit my club. It would make me really happy. No. No. Yeah. So I'm gonna add that to the banner at some point, actually. Just, you know, so people know. You could at the very least visit my club. It would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Could give you a couple. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Tom. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, thank you. Evil fuck. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I much preferred it when we sold our soul for cupcakes, but timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Thapoosh! I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Okay. But anyway, welcome to the club, Tom. All words escape me in this situation. Spoil, 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 spoil. Yeah, spoils. It's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No. Wow. No, I'm not. Natsuki? To go with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the Vice President. It's nice to meet you. If anybody can hear the aggressive barking in the background, I apologise. The dogs appear to have seen some kind of, I don't know, probably squirrel or bag floating around outside and don't like it. Whoa! Spoil! She was. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. With delete tech? Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Tom in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, creepy game is creepy, yeah. That's very correct. Creepy game is creepy. Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Because we didn't get the cupcakes. I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'll be great. Why don't you come sit down, Tom? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. The closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. I've got no more weirdness. Stop! So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everybody. Surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we grow. We'll all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Oh, hi Monica. No spoils. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down. Jesus fucking Christ, can I speak, please? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down in the teapot in the middle. No, I cannot speak apparently. Zero speaking here. You have a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. That wasn't my question. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy your book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri walks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Ooh, he likes tea, it's okay. So Tom, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, given how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels. I went to check on Sayori, but she was already hanging. Novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yes, no. We're not happy with what happened to Sayori. Not happy. It was the one goddamn thing. One goddamn thing I was planning on doing with this. No. Fuck the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious from the way her eyes light up, and she finds her comfort in the world of books, and not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp onto something that I can relate to at the minimum level. This rate, Yuri may as well be having a conversation with a rock. I would expect that from you, Yuri. See, it changes. Originally, she said, I wouldn't expect that from you. Now she would expect it from Yuri. All of a sudden, Yuri's suddenly this crazy person who likes horror. Not saying that anybody who likes horror is a crazy person, but you know what I mean. Suits your personality. See? Suddenly suits her personality. Didn't last time. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think, it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horrors are often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home, write a poem of our own, and then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Lots having very strange issues there. You have. Thank you, evil British guy. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. No, I don't think that counts as a spoiler. I'll leave it up to you guys. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Of course you did, you fucking evil shit. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. Well, after Sayori, I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member, Seems like a good step for us to take. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, we're way past that point because it's kind of given out, hasn't it? So yeah, seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Tom? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, yeah, boy, Billy Mays. It's your boy Billy Mays. Okay, thank you. Hi, Billy Mays. Yeah. It's alright, at this point, that's definitely not a spoiler. Sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Tom. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Are you alright there? And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, alright, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Tom? Yeah, spoiler, just watch. Yeah, could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. I mean, you've brought nothing to this so far, Natsuki. You counted on them cookies? No, I wasn't counting on cookies at all. It wasn't cookies I was counting on. What was I was counting? Cupcakes. I was counting on cupcakes. No cupcakes arrived. I mean, I'm the one who's going to be super pissed here. Tom, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Hit Mr. Face against the microphone. That's fine. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I do try. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? I don't believe you. Thanks, I guess, you liar. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Tom, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Shivo? I don't think Shivo. I've not seen Shivo in the chat for a while, so I think they might have left before. Shivo was definitely here before, I think. Mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yori cleans up the tea. Guess I'll be on my way then. Hello! Oh, hello. How are you? Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yori, and of course, Monica. Exactly, no cupcakes, no party. Cupcakes, that is it. Yeah, this delightful music, that's a sign of awful, awful things to come. Is your cat okay? Probably. I think he's asleep in the bed. And of course, Monica. He doesn't like it. As soon as I start actually talking to people, he'll leave. So he's only partially needy. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Ow. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. That starts with writing a poem tonight. I've unlocked a special poem. Oh yay. Oh delightful. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together. And then she liked him even more. One day the girl realised she was in love with him. before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Yeah. So, first off, I definitely need to add this into the banner, don't I? No spoilers. I know we're partway through the first one, so what's happened is we lost Sayori. As you can see, that we've basically had a description of what a certain individual did to Sayori. But she killed herself just in time. Thanks for that. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly press pause on this. I'm going to go get myself some food. I've already done that. Yep. This, by the way, another spoiler. Come on. Spoilers. But yeah, I've done that already, and so far it's done nothing. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick pause on this stream, and I'm going to be back in maybe an hour or so. So keep an eye out unless you find anybody else that you would like to watch, but it'd be good to see you all back again, and I won't be too long. So I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.